Okay, we're back to this Dhamma talk series. Yeah, if you missed last time, we record. I think Joel, you watched last night. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm super new. I'm super new to social media. I didn't use it too much, and in my own practice, I don't like to be exposed. But I just realized that to heal the suffering, I need to sacrifice those things a little bit. That I should put it out, and then more people. Someone not make it, then they can watch it at their convenient time on their devices. So okay, I'm excited about this, and I send this out. I have students around the world, 6 continents. Or they say, "Wow, we miss you. We didn't see you long time." It kind of come back. Long people is here. So let's explore this together. I would like to mention this a bit because I think Buddhism have been around, thousands of years. But why it's not like a mainstream thing yet? Yeah, which is many people who access to it. Wow, it's practical and it's not religious at all because of the practice that anyone can learn. So I create a thing called the middle way approach. Each time that I give a Dhamma talk, I try to touch on this thing, and I hope that this will fix some way of what the gap between. Yeah, it's good, but why people cannot take it wholeheartedly? Number one, timeless wisdom. Yeah, I will not Google anything from Buddha said. When you Google Buddha quote sometime on the internet, it change. And because I learned it not Buddha never say this like that. So I check on the Pali Canon. If you see on the top, that is the actual translation from Pali into English. Now the most popular one is a Bhikkhu Bodhi version. They have a more what they call archaic version from PTS, Pali Text Society, but it's hard to read. It's like some old language. Even I asked the native speaker, what this mean? So I used the version, and I met him personally, Bhikkhu Bodhi. He lives in upstate New York, but he quite active, like Buddhist relief for poverty. So I met him at one of the UN's events. I take a picture with him, and thank you so much for your contribution to the Western world. With your translation, we get to that depth understanding of the Buddha. So every time I have a quote from Pali Canon, what he actually said, and Bhikkhu Bodhi do a great job. He not used too over, but he not change the meaning. He try to find the best term, even sometimes not so common. But if you use more common term, and then it mistranslates. So I love how he translates. And then evidence-based science. You can observe right now the mindfulness thing going on. It's not because of ancient thing. It's because of now it show in the lab. The brain is fixed in the wave. So I will have that scientific based evidence if I can find. Like when you practice loving kindness, what happened in your body? And you'll be amazed at now the more research. And for some people, they don't need this. Yeah, I know Buddha is good, but some people who practice, but they cannot convince their family. Okay, let's see what researchers said. Okay, I want to do it. So I think we need this, that how Buddha teaching can go mainstream. We need scientific community to help us, to support that. And then number 3 is simple practice. That it's good, but what will happen tonight after I walk out from this room? What is simple thing you can actually start on that day, that you don't need to think too much about it, but you become it, you test it, and that's the Buddha main purpose. This will help you lower down your suffering. And the last one, inspiring example. Who did this before? Who are successful? Or even I think next week, you remember Phil, our friend from CMC? I will ask him to share. Now he can meditate every day. Every day he said he didn't miss it. But he said he take time to finally settle down that it happened every day. I said, you should come and share, because that's one of the most asked question by the student who come to see me. I know it's good, but something blocking me to make it a daily thing. I don't know why. I said, okay, let's come and share how you make it happen. Then others can learn from that too. So we try to touch on this 4 concepts and hope it will work and make this teaching more beneficial to the people. You like the idea? This 4 thing. Okay, so we have some review from last week. Yeah, last week we start this Dhamma Talk series, spiritual wisdom, spiritual intelligence in Buddha view. This lady, I think Dana Soha, she firstly mentioned spiritual intelligence in 1997, which is interesting because she worked with corporation also. So very uncommon in those days, spirituality in business. Now it's more common. But this guy that quite famous mentioned that SQ or spiritual intelligence is central to all intelligence. Today I will not go much into detail, but if you want to hear the full version, we send you the video. And he mentioned this 4 parts: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. You saw the term meditation? Yeah, he recommended meditation long time ago. And I shared with you last week that 4 things connected with this teaching of the Buddha, Satipatthana Sutta. In the Pali Canon, Buddha mentioned the 4 things that make life good, from happy to enlightened level. Also 4 things, very similar. Kaya, that's Pali, language in the Buddha time, mean body. Vedana mean feeling, is a heart. Citta is the mind, and Dhamma is the truth. So when I come to the West, I simplified it. Body, heart, mind, spirit, very universal term that everyone, we know that it exists, but how to really connect to be happy. So the 4 wisdom rooted from Buddha teaching, but I will explain in the more modern concept. Physical wisdom, we work on PQ, physical quotient. Emotional wisdom, we work for EQ, emotional quotient, so intelligence, that now we know that we need it, not just IQ. Intellectual one, that's IQ, and spiritual wisdom, SQ. In this 6-week Dhamma Talk series, we're going to dig deep into spiritual wisdom. This 4 things. Loving kindness, compassion, empathetic joy, and equanimity. Okay, I think last week I didn't have a moment to show you this one, but this from actual word that Buddha say about these 4 things is in the Tika Nikaya, the long course teaching of the Buddha. He said this, like he teach to the monk in those days. Here monks, a disciple dwell pervading one direction, which is heart, filled with loving kindness. Likewise, the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th direction. Can you follow? It's like in front, right? 4 direction, in front and the back, and then left and right. That's 4 direction. So, and then above, below, and around. That's Buddha said. Connect to loving kindness, not in one direction, but in all this direction. If you observe today, I guide you loving kindness, spreading out at the end. And when you spread in all directions.
So pervading, spreading.
He dwell means in that state, pervading to the entire world, everywhere, and equally with his heart filled with loving kindness, abundant, grown great, measureless, free from enmity and free from distress. This is loving kindness part. Then he talk about compassion. Here among a disciple dwell perverting one direction which is heart filled with compassion. Then it's repeat. Yeah, repeat the same thing, but change from loving kindness to be compassion. Then empathetic joy. Then equanimity. Yeah, this is original text. Yeah, anywhere you hear about this four thing, this is how it started. Yeah, thousands of years ago. Among Buddhist community, called it Brahma Vihara. The English translation, they use 4 sublime states of the mind. Yeah, Brahma is a term in the state of the kind of blessed being, like a very shining being. Vihara actually means abode or a place. It's like you in that state of pure, happy, kind of enlightened being. Yeah, on that way. So this is the Dharma. When you practice, you're in that state. And this is 4. Loving kindness. You know this term, right? Metta. Yeah. Many Buddhist friends, when they end their email with metta, it's like a bad wishes for in the West, but with metta. Compassion is karuna. Empathetic joy is mudita. Yeah. In many places they use term sympathetic joy, but I checked these 2 terms. I have a feeling that empathy is more deep in a sense. We can have different translation. Equanimity, ubekha. Yeah, I touched on this last week with explanation already, but would like to clarify because these 2 terms have been used in the West, sometimes interchangeably, like a loving kindness or compassion. What is the root in Pali? Clearly differentiate these 2 things. Yeah, metta or karuna. Compassion, right? Dalai Lama do this term a lot. We need wisdom and compassion to live good life and make a better world. Loving kindness, metta, is wish for other to be happy. Yeah, I use that mathematic thing. they're not in suffering. They're okay, but you want them to be happier, like your family, your friend. It's 0 to 10, right? Compassion, good wish, but a bit different. Wish for other to be out from suffering, they minus. That day maybe is very angry or very negative, and you feel compassion for them, like wow, I really want you to be out from that trouble. I use this picturesque thing that is easy to conceive. Loving kindness, right? Mother, children, yeah, the children doing okay on that day, but I want you to learn, I want you to be more knowledgeable in the future, good wish for someone you love. And this lady helped the homeless. She bring food, minus like not a good time, not easy. So this is loving kindness, this is compassion. This is clear to you? It's quite close. When we actually spread loving kindness, I think we do both, right? If you wish for others to be happy, and then you feel like a sufferings in the world. So it's not totally separate. When you really want to spread good energy, it comes up together. And if you in a good state of meditation, it's all come together: loving kindness, compassion, empathetic joy, and also equanimity. Yeah, at the same time. Okay, so today we're gonna focus on loving kindness. Yeah, let's start with this term. You heard this term before, right? Universal love. I checked in Western culture that this term you pronounce as agape, right? Agape is a Greek term. It's a Greco-Christian term referring to love. the highest form of love, charity, and the love of God for man and of a man for God. Like that love with the mighty. Agape also means unconditional love, which means you love someone without expecting anything in return. I think this is quite close to the loving kindness concept we have in Buddhism. Some contemporary writers have sought to extend the use of agape into non-religious context. I think we have this challenge a bit about religious and spiritual. That people want to be happy but they don't want to be religious. And even the term spiritual, some people are like, I'm secular. But you are a human being. You need love, you need peace. I think we need science a little bit to help solve those things out. That how love is universal value. That we should embrace it no matter what angle of love you want to enter. Let's take a look what Buddha or Buddhist teacher talk about it. Yesterday I reviewed and I saw one reference that very powerful. This monk, Yanaponika Thera, he passed away quite some time, but he one of the first Western monk. He's German. He ordained long time in Sri Lanka. He actually worked with some series with the Bhikkhu Bodhi translation. So some Pali canon is his name. Like one of the first Western people to translate. So he learned Pali in Sri Lanka. He have a depth of Dhamma practice. And then he had this version and what metta look like. And I think it's very powerful. Let's take a look. Love without desire to possess. Knowing well that in the ultimate sense there is no possession and no possessor. This is Dhamma. That once you understand Dhamma, your love becomes deeper. That no, finally it's impermanent. We should not take control of that love. We just proceed what feels good because then no real possession is impermanent. One day is gone and no possessor. We also one day gone. So how we connect in that particular moment with principle and value, that's the key. This is highest love. The second one, love without selecting and excluding. Knowing well that to do so means to create love on contrast. Dislike, aversion, and hatred. Yeah, very interesting. Love embracing all being, small and great, far and near, be it on earth, in the water, or in the air. Very environmental. But that, I think he put Buddha value very precise and makes sense. Yeah, because when Buddha have compassion, all being, human beings, sentient beings, animals, all kind, tree, everything. Love that is a sublime nobility of heart and intellect which know, understand, and is ready to help. Yeah, love that is strength and gives strength. This is the highest love. Love which by the enlightened one was named the liberation of the heart, the most sublime beauty. This is the highest love. And he ends with this. I like it very much. And what is the highest manifestation of love? To show the world the path leading to the end of suffering, the path pointed out, trodden and realized to perfection by the Buddha. You know, this is all the teaching, his teaching also, like a translate long time ago. But it's very modern. Yeah. You know that I work with Professor Jeffrey Sachs, and he said now the goal of UN is happiness and well-being. not just economic number, which mistranslate happiness really is part of happiness, but it's not all. And by those economic growth, sometimes it dilute many good side that we're not aware. So this goal of universal love, which is loving kindness, mentioned by the Buddha, is really relevant now. That we need wisdom, we need understanding. Finally, no one should experience continued suffering unnecessary with wisdom. Yeah, beautiful. And I think this very powerful interpretation or explanation of loving kindness by the Buddha. How we're going to turn all this beautiful thing into our daily life? First step. You like step, right? Step 1, simplify your life. I practice this myself. I mentioned this many times. Happy people tend to make other people happy. Unhappy people tend to make other people unhappy. Loving kindness will not be in energetic mode and help others really if you cannot manage yourself to be happy. No matter how much you know about loving kindness, but it goes back to basic that are you loving? Do you love yourself? You take care of yourself well enough to be happy or not? So simplify your life. What's the key point? Yeah, to mention this in New York is very dramatic, right? Simplify your life. But the idea is, if you make things faster, but you feel less grounded, less immersed into the sense of peace and happiness. You go fast, like you drive a car, and you go too fast, and you get lost. Like, oh, you missed the point, you missed the corner. So sometimes faster, not always better. Yeah, sometimes faster make you confused. So when I say simplify, it means not too fast. Less is more. Maybe you want to go there faster and then you take more time because you miss the basic thing. Happiness is more a direction thing, not the speed. That is it the right direction or not. We do the right thing right now or not. It's about the meaning of that thing. It's not the amount or the speed that we get there or not. Maybe you get there, but sorry, you have so much money. I met so many people, so rich, so unhappy. So when you listen the first time, simplify your life. But after explanation, maybe I need to look back to my life. That what is necessary, what is not, and how less will become more in my life. Yeah, less worry thing, more joy, more time with interaction. That's very powerful. You will practice it in your daily life. The second one, once your life is more simplified, I guess you should be able to manage your time to meditate. If you complex, it's hard even to make a time to meditate. So with number 1, number 2 is possible. You can start any day as you learn or you practice from any teacher, meditate. At the end, that's what you practice today. Feel that good energy inside you and then spread. Starting with yourself the first. You will not be able to love others well enough if you not love yourself well enough. Yeah, make yourself happy, then spread to people. Should start from the easy choice first, not the difficult one. If you spread to the most hated person in the world, it will end there. You will not spread to other people. So someone like your mother, your parent, or anyone that you feel a great love right away. Then spread to the whole world. With this state of mind, every day, wow. Number 3 is very possible. Open your heart to welcome others. every day I try to go for a walk on Hudson Riverside or the Center Park. And when I pass by, I can feel that this person is ready to have loving kindness. This person not ready to have love. Even someone smile, sometimes they smile as it's good not to feel bad, and some really smile at you. You get the idea, right? I'm sure different person have a different lifestyle to show that naturally. So with number one, number two, number three is possible. You feel good, you feel happy. I remember this kind of funny thing because I meditate every day and learn. So I naturally sometimes smile, just walk and see the nature. Oh wow, good, happy. I came to New York the first time maybe almost 10 years ago. I think I walked, that area like a Battery Park, Lower Manhattan, like near Wall Street. And the sunshine is happy, and I smile, I walk and I smile. And some people walk past me, look like I smile to them, and they look at me. What happened? You make a joke, or I say, no, I just smile. I'm happy. Nothing with me, right? I said, no, nothing. I'm happy for you. I'm happy. They don't understand why I smile. Because everyone look very stressed, and when you smile, kind of, what happened to you? No, nothing happened. I'm just good. I'm happy. I think we should learn how to have that. I'm not perfect yet. Still practice. Someday I do not smile that big, and I teach before that you can smile but not too big. So like a middle way, and then happy. Once you have that natural smile, it's easy to do number 4. Practice loving kindness, action. You see, I highlight that term. Love will change the world when you spread out. If just inside, in the quantum level, you already do something into the existence, but it's stronger when you show love. And once someone receives love, interestingly, I will show you one video. It spread out. Imagine you were treated nicely on that day, and you have a feeling that, wow, you want to pass on. But if you were treated badly with some unfavorable experience, your energy toward good direction is kind of a bit lower. You're not fully happy yet. So simplify your life, practice loving kindness, open your heart to welcome others, and practice loving kindness action. Once you do this every day, you feel so good. Wow, I can do some little happy things every day. I have one video to show you, and after that, if you have any question, you can do.
Total $68.
I'm sorry. Can I return the cake, please?
Sure, yes.
I want the cake, please. I won't ask for anything else.
Next time, okay, when we can afford it.
Last time you said that. The cake is not tasty. Let's buy something else, okay?
They don't want that?
Yes.
I'll take it then.
Okay.
Hey. Hello, this is for you.
No, we cannot accept it.
Would you please?
There's no reason for you to buy the cake for us.
Well, when I was 7, my mother wanted to buy me a cake.
Mommy, I want this one.
But at the counter, we didn't have enough.
Can we get something else?
It's my birthday today. Can I choose my own cake, please?
I'm sorry.
Then, there's this man. I've never met him before.
Here, have the cake. Happy birthday.
I didn't know his name. I never got a chance to say thank you. But I've never forgotten him.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Can I have your contact number? Let me repay you when we have the money.
Promise me something, okay? Someday, when you're able to help somebody, you will do it?
I chose this cake for your birthday.
Wow, this is my favorite. Thank you.
Let's go and put some candles.
Oh, careful. You shouldn't have spent the money.
Actually, a Kaiman paid for it.
You give me this note.
Please write down your address. I'll bring the money back to you later.
A simple act of caring creates an endless ripple.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Okay. Give a big, big hand to goodness, huh? Beautiful?
Yes.
Oh, many, many years already this video. But every time when you watch it, it's so real about a kid, about simple acts of caring. I think that all we need in a society that not just make money, make things done, but leave some space for your own happiness. And the best way to be happy, help someone to be happier. Yeah, that's one of the good way. I met many people and myself also. Sometimes their life is not happy, not so happy really. Even you're not happy, sometimes when you put it out, do something good, it makes you feel, wow, that's the meaning, that's a value I have. Sometimes that unexpected, right? You saw? Can you see the link?
Yes.
I'm sure that he do not expect the cake in return, right? No, but it's come back. So I think this is kind of amazing way to look at the Dharma, that you can help others and yourself will be taken care with your goodness. Because many times, oh, if you spend too much time helping other people, how about your thing, your family, this and that? We need balance in that. But it's not always that when you help others, you not help yourself. Yeah, you help yourself at the same time to be good, to be happy. Next week, next Saturday, we will continue with Compassion, October 5.